Trying to lead transformational change in just 90 days, most leaders end up with burned out teams and broken trust. But what if I told you there's a better way? One that builds momentum without casualties. Stick around, and I'll show you how to do it step by step. Let's start at the finish line. Imagine this. 90 days from now, your team isn't just surviving a transformation. They're owning it. Aligned, energized, and engaged. No burnout, no backlash, just real momentum. Sounds impossible, right? It's not. But here's the hard truth. Most organizations fail at change not because their vision is too big, but because they bulldoze their people trying to get there. So if you're launching your third initiative this quarter and bracing for another wave of resistance, this message is for you. Let's be honest. You've seen it all before. The new change rolls out, people nod in meetings, the deck looks solid and everyone's aligned, right? But in 2 weeks, the chat channels go silent. Deadlines slip, engagement fades, then leaders whisper. Why aren't they more on board? The truth? They're not resisting change. They're resisting you and the way you're rolling it out. Because here's what they're really thinking. Another transformation? Did we just do this last quarter? Do they even know how this impacts us? They say it's a team effort, but all the decisions are made already. Does that sound familiar? Let's get controversial real quick. Your people don't hate change. They hate that they didn't help build it. Top-down strategy looks clean on paper, but it dies in the hands of people who feel excluded, unheard, and unseen. We say things like transparency and empowerment, but we deliver confusion and control. That's not transformation. That's delegation in disguise. I coached a client leading a system overhaul, new software, new roles, new everything. The rollout plan, classic training, strategic messaging, and deadlines. But the energy on the floor, fear, eye rolls, and silence. So we did something different. Instead of more messaging, we opened micro conversation. What's unclear? What's hard right now? What would help you feel ready? In 30 days, leaders surfaced real friction points. They co-created the change rhythm, and by 90 days, adoption was higher than expected, but more importantly, people felt respected, not just informed. If you want to move fast without breaking people, you need these 3 levers. Number 1, psychological safety before productivity. People don't innovate when they're scared. They protect themselves. Create space to name fears without punishment. Make "I don't know yet" a valid leadership phrase. Number 2, distributed ownership beats centralized control. Don't just assign the task, assign decisions. Let your team lead elements of change. Create change, lead feedback circles, and design sessions. Ownership drives pride, and pride drives momentum. And number 3, readiness more than urgency. We love speed, but speed without emotional readiness equals resistance. Assess your team's bandwidth, not just their availability. Adjust pace with them, not against them. When transformation works, you can feel it. Tension leaves the room. Side chats become problem solving, not just vet sessions. Chat channels light up with ideas, not confusion. People say, "I can work with this," instead of, "I'll wait it out." That's the power of change with clarity and co-creation. So let's name the culprits. The urgency over everything mindset, leadership ego disguised as confidence, and culture decks that no one believes. We pretend structure solves everything, but it's how we lead people through structure that makes change sustainable. So here's what to do next. Before you launch your next 90-day transformation, pause. Ask better questions. Name what's unclear, share what's real, because you don't need more buy-in session. You need more belonging in your process. That's how change sticks. That's how burnout fades. That's how momentum multiplies. And that's how you lead transformation in 90 days with your team intact. If this helped you rethink your change strategy, hit that subscribe button and share this with a leader who needs it. Let's build teams that thrive through change, not just survive it.